Hello, Mr. Daishishin, anyone who is watching this. Today I'm going to do my rant on commercials. I'm going to split this rant into two sections of commercials which I really don't like. The first section are cheesy commercials. Now these are the commercials that are most often heard or seen, and they're usually really low budget, from like Vermont or Plattsburgh or something. And for some reason there's always this guy yelling at you like crazy, and he has like a fake beard on, and he thinks that yelling at you is gonna get your attention to buy his product, but it's not, and you're kind of scared after the commercial. And also most commercials do this, but the people advertise the product while they're talking, so they expect you to think like, oh yeah, they talk just like normal people, I can relate to them, I want this product a lot. And these types of commercials basically think that we're stupid, and they assume the worst about us, and they use stereotypes to appeal to the most number of people possible. What's even worse are these types of commercials that you hear on the radio, because you can't see the people acting, and it makes just that much worse. And I'm not going to give you the breakdown of a radio commercial that I heard, and it was really terrible. I think it was for McDonald's. So there was this guy who was doing something stupid. I think he was wearing a toga or something, and one of his coworkers asked what he's doing, and the first guy explains what he's doing. Like, he's like, oh, I'm wearing a toga because I'm advertising McDonald's. And the second guy, he makes a reference to something that he did like in the past, and there's like this long pause after he says that, and they expect you to laugh during that, but I don't think anybody laughs. Alright, the second section are these sad commercials that they show, like with the commercials that ask you to sponsor a child. So you're just sitting on the couch watching TV, and there's like these kids that come up on screen, and you're like, oh, who are these kids? And then you realize, oh crap, these are the needy kids. And they give you the background of the child, they start telling you some information on it to want you to give money. Now, I'm not trying to be mean, saying that you shouldn't give money to them, but it's just the commercials that are so annoying. They always play sad music, and it gets you so sympathetic of these kids, and like you most of the time, like sometimes, I know I've done, you've taken down the number, but that piece of paper gets lost within like 10 minutes of the time that you wrote it down. And sometimes, like even at the end of the commercial, you're like, was there even a point to that commercial, or you're just playing me sad music and showing me these kids, and they get you so sad and so depressed after that. The worst is when like this old guy comes in, this guy with his blue button-up shirt and his his beige pants there. And this guy, he's probably the reason why most people don't give. He's too nice. He's too sweet. And what they should do is they should get this guy with a leather jacket, with a long beard, a bandana on his head, like steel-toe boots, 300 pounds, and what he has to do is just to yell at you, like, hey, what are you gonna do to help these kids? For God's sake, it's $1 freaking. And I'm pretty sure that will work. And then while you're watching like these other shows, they should like make these kids appear on like the bottom of the screen. Like he just walks in, and then the big guy comes back behind them. Like, oh come on, you've seen this episode like 300 times. Just give some money to these kids. And yeah, that's my rant. Thank you.